As the liver ages, it undergoes a series of structural and functional changes that undermine its ability to process fats, detoxify harmful substances, and regulate glucose metabolism. These changes are particularly exacerbated in the presence of obesity, where the convergence of excess fat accumulation, chronic inflammation, and oxidative stress overwhelms hepatic resilience. One of the central drivers of this deterioration is the progressive decline in autophagy, the liver's self-cleaning system that clears damaged organelles, misfolded proteins, and lipid droplets. Nicotinamide mononucleotide (NMN), through its role in boosting NAD+ levels and activating autophagy, offers a promising strategy to protect the aging liver from oxidative stress and reduce the risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NEFLD, and related metabolic complications. In the context of the aging obese liver, oxidative stress is both a cause and a consequence of cellular dysfunction. Mitochondria, under metabolic overload, begin to produce excess reactive oxygen species, ROS, which in turn damage proteins, lipids, and DNA. Damaged mitochondria are less efficient at oxidative phosphorylation and generate even more ROS in a vicious cycle. This oxidative stress not only impairs insulin signaling and energy metabolism, but also triggers inflammatory responses that further degrade liver function. Autophagy, specifically mitophagy, the selective degradation of dysfunctional mitochondria, is the liver's primary defense against this escalating damage. But with age and metabolic disease, autophagy becomes impaired, leaving cells vulnerable to oxidative overload. This is where NMN enters as a potent restorer of cellular equilibrium. By replenishing NAD+ levels, NMN reactivates key regulatory proteins such as SIRT1 and SIRT3, which are deeply involved in autophagy and mitochondrial maintenance. SIRT1 stimulates autophagy by deacetylating several essential proteins in the autophagy pathway, including LC3, ATG5, and ATG7. At the same time, it activates transcription factors like FOXO1 and PGC1A that promote mitochondrial biogenesis and oxidative resilience. SIRT3, localized within mitochondria, plays a direct role in detoxifying ROS by deacetylating and activating antioxidant enzymes like SOD2 and IDH2. These sirtuin-driven pathways converge on the restoration of mitophagy, allowing hepatocytes to selectively remove damaged mitochondria, reduce oxidative stress, and preserve metabolic function. In animal models of aging and obesity, NMN supplementation has been shown to reverse hepatic steatosis, fat buildup in the liver, lower markers of oxidative stress, and enhance autophagic flux. These benefits are observed alongside improved insulin sensitivity and reductions in pro-inflammatory cytokines such as TNF-A and IL-1S. Histological analysis of livers from aged mice treated with NMN often reveals fewer lipid droplets, better mitochondrial morphology, and lower levels of oxidative damage markers like 4-HNE and nitrotyrosine. Crucially, when autophagy is genetically or pharmacologically blocked, these protective effects of NMN are diminished, confirming that autophagy is a key mediator in this context. Beyond merely clearing damaged mitochondria, NMN-induced autophagy in the liver also helps regulate lipid metabolism. Autophagy contributes to lipid catabolism through lipophagy, where lipid droplets are enveloped by autophagosomes and delivered to lysosomes for degradation. This process is impaired in fatty liver disease, leading to unchecked lipid accumulation. By restoring autophagy, NMN reactivates lipophagy, promoting the breakdown of excess hepatic fat and reducing the risk of progression from simple steatosis to steatohepatitis, NASH, fibrosis, and cirrhosis. Importantly, NMN's protective role does not involve pushing the liver into a hypercatabolic state. Rather, it brings hepatic metabolism back to a more youthful, responsive, and adaptable baseline, capable of dealing with dietary challenges, oxidative insults, and energy shifts with greater efficiency. In aged individuals or obese patients who are especially prone to developing NAFLD, this kind of physiological resilience may prove to be a critical intervention point. The therapeutic implications are significant. While pharmacological options for NAFLD and NASH remain limited, NMN offers a nutraceutical approach that targets core pathophysiological mechanisms: impaired autophagy, NAD+ decline, oxidative damage, and mitochondrial dysfunction. It also pairs well with lifestyle interventions like calorie restriction and exercise, which naturally stimulate similar pathways. This opens the door for integrative strategies that combine NMN with behavioral and dietary tools to enhance liver health in aging populations. In summary, NMN holds strong promise as a metabolic protector of the aging obese liver. By restoring NAD+ levels and enhancing autophagic capacity, NMN helps buffer oxidative damage, clear dysfunctional mitochondria, and reduce hepatic fat accumulation. These effects collectively lower the risk of fatty liver disease progression and improve systemic metabolic health. Through autophagy, NMN does not merely slow the deterioration of liver function with age, it empowers the liver to adapt, recover, and sustain its vital role at the center of metabolic regulation.